Is your grandmother a blood-drinking cougar? Well, in that case, she might just be a bit like Hellebron. Sure, one day her pelvis is going to turn to dust because some very young man has decided to go at it a little bit overly hard. But until that day, she's going to be running around with her sagginess and wrinkles. Anyway, that aside, I'm Asher Ninja, and this is Getting Started with Hellebron. This is a nasty prospect at the best of times. Alright, so Hellebron, her initial challenge is hard. She can sacrifice slaves to trigger a Death Knight. You pretty much have to, more like, but anyway. Death Knight summons an allied Blood Void, which is actually kind of annoying. Failure to hold a Death Knight means that old saggy bum here gets even saggier. She has extra hero capacity for Death Hags. She captures extra casualties after battle. There's a sacrifice to Drakira. That improves Death Hag and Witch Elves and that sort of stuff. And she's got minus 50% upkeep for Witch Elves, Sisters of Slaughter, and Harganath Executioners. Basically, that shit there. I'm playing this on Legendary, and as always, anything I do here should be able to be applied to the lower difficulties as well. Except, of course, for my drinking of coffee and the minus 8 public order penalty that you get, and all of the cheats the AI get as well. Because the AI really does like a good cheating. Come on. Hurry up and load, come on. I know she's old, but she's not that old and slow. Jeez. So basically, Marathi is the daughter that worships the god of far too many penises. And Hellebron is her main rival.
Bride of madness!
The daughter who likes to bathe in blood. So we start over in Harganath near Nagaron and all that. He's already got Haggrave. Disappointing. I get to start with Haggrave. Alright, start with a Hag, Death Hag. She's perceptive, so she's pretty rubbish, but
observing these thralls,
she is free.
Blood Queen.
So we start here with Executioners, Sisters of Slaughter, Bleak Swords, Dread Spears, and Dark Shards. So first thing we want to do here is upgrade that, because if we want Masters, we're going to want most of these buildings as well. Most are pretty good, but we're not tier 5 yet. And we want growth, so that we can get to that shiny, happy tier 5.
Cain's priestess.
Oh, look, we can get shades, but they're a bit too expensive. We need to actually make money before we can make shades. Alrighty. First target, and as usual, I'm going to be mostly using auto resolve for this. Only because it's quicker, so we can get through more in the relatively short time. I don't really recommend using auto resolve, just because actually fighting the battles is a better idea in most cases. I will sometimes not use auto resolve though. Picked up an item. What does item do? The item son.
There will be consequences.
We're going to loot and occupy.
So
what's that? Ooh, that's pretty nice. Alright, so we got Spite Rich.
The buildings are crumbling.
I am going to actually pay to repair these. We're still going to get some lovely revolts soon enough anyway.
Cain's instrument.
I'm going to recruit some Dark Shards. Well, we don't have a lot of options. We either choose or die, so we'll choose.
Behold
And
my
with our legendary lady, so she does have mostly just your normal blue line, normal red line, normal, relatively normal yellow line, except for getting blood frenzy, which is just a little bit different. She does have her extra yellow line, which isn't bad. Gaze of Cain is one of her abilities. I think it sends enemies into berserk mode. That's actually pretty good, especially when she's on her manticore. More casualties is always a good thing, and loyalty for more recruits always good, and same for slave decline rate. And that's regeneration. You want regeneration. Everybody wants regeneration. Yep.
blood.
Oh, I forgot to give her a point. I'm professional. So we'll chuck that in there, and we will also chuck replenish troops into our death hag. Because getting that replenishment up is very important. Alrighty, turn one down. Alrighty. Getting into it already. So, with that done, Grond is going to have some troops. Oh yes, and we're going to have some missions. What I should do is go over
Blood
her
Queen
abilities.
of
What her-
Harganeth.
some of her thingies mean.
Death
Now,
is coming.
up the top there you'll see we have a red bar that was up
A
at this
cold
line,
wind
but now is at this
rises.
line. So she's joyous, which means all of our lords have chance to gain loyalty. And there's figure loss, there's some extra physical resistance for her and her witch elves, and there's a public order bonus, leadership bonus. So over time that drops and slowly gets worse, and that's not really what we want. We need just to fix up these things so it's got the right speed for me. Now, so at the top she gets extra bonuses for all that, and as it goes down it gets worse and worse until there's minuses to your public order, less money coming in, all the way down to even less money, even less public order, and all that sort of stuff. And Crone Hellebron always starts very tired.
Someone bring me
That's
a cloak.
why you need to have your bloodbath parties, because she gets older and older
Do not
and
vex
saggier.
us further.
And that's basically her main shtick for it.
Blood will warm me.
Now what these missions are, well a couple of these are, so you want Marathi's Lair, so you want the ancient city of Quintex, which means basically you won't ever go down to that level anymore, you'll only go down to bitter. Same with this one, so basically these two here mean you'll never drop below respected.
This
You'll
cold
always be at that level,
penetrates my bones.
and that's probably about where you want to be. Sorry if I seem distracted, I've managed to cut myself and I'm bleeding everywhere. Oh well. Plow on! Alright, so now, because we know they have that one, they're going to want Spite Reach back. We stand just inside Spite Reach's little zone of control here,
Snow.
and we will probably fail our ambush. But that's not really going to bother me. Seems weird, but you know. Oh, we succeeded in our ambush. That's even weirder. I don't think I managed to do that all of my playtesting. So they don't have the greatest army. It's mostly made up of Dark Riders and that sort of thing. So you can beat it anyway. But just auto-resolve, like I said,
Bring me my chains.
going to be doing most of. And we will replenish most of that. Oh, we picked up another talisman. This one, despite the fact that it's blue instead of grey, is not as good. Yay!
Mistress of Harganeth.
I'd rather have the ward save. But oh. We got a point from that, so dreaded slaver goes up,
They are bloody
and
handed.
our lovely, lovely lady of slaughtering things.
Murderess.
Now,
Seeking
run to the edge here, and we're going to recruit some more crossbowmen. We're still a little way off having a revolt, which is good. We do not have enough slaves for that, which is fine. That's not a problem. We want it to let it get relatively
My
low before
hatred
we do
for
anything.
your kind boils my blood.
Now, she's going to want a peace treaty. We don't want a peace treaty. What we want to do is we want to take Grond. And then we want to take...
What shall we
so it'll be Grond, then it'll be the Great Arena.
Cain's
We
bride.
want.
Always
Jump on
death
Grond,
knight.
and we'll chuck a battering ram in there.
Carnage.
This will mean
Slash,
that our
stab, fight, kill.
slash stab fight kill. That's the order of things. Our public order is terrible
Cain
there,
is
which is good.
watching.
Because the worse our public order is, that just means that, well, more chance we've got of having revolts to level up on. Alright, so we're gonna grab Grond. Slaves plus 3%. You know what I forgot to do? I
Cease your
forgot to recruit a
provocations.
master. It's a disciplined one there. Confident is alright as well, but we've got high leadership, so
Master Druki.
we'll take it disciplined.
Destroy them.
And I'm pretty sure we can auto-resolve it.
Glorious slaughter.
If I remember correctly, we can. Whew. Again, I don't really recommend
Spoils of
auto-resolving
war.
all of these battles
Fill
like this,
my death rag.
but that's alright. Plus 6% movement. Yeah. And we've now unlocked Sacrifice.
Master
Okay.
Druki.
We're going to pop him in
I've
her
skills
army.
to show.
We can recruit another one, but we are on a 0 when it comes to income at the moment, so don't really want to do that. I do want that building. But do I want growth more? For now, I'm actually going to go growth, and we'll repair. Now, technology. Growth is our most important asset at this point,
I am Cain's instrument.
and we want more and more slaves. More slaves, the
Sense
better.
Cain's presence.
And for you, we're going to get you some more melee defense. So eventually, I'm actually going to be getting rid of pretty much all of my melee troops, and we'll be focusing on using our heroes as what are they? Tanks. Yeah, because then your dark shards can actually
Flee while you still have the legs.
no, it's not off. Your dark shards basically don't really hit your heroes when they're shooting, and your witch elves.
The people grow
Your hags
restless.
are actually very, very good
Prone
tanks.
Hellebron.
Hellebron, we'll
Blood
move you
Queen of
there.
Hardeneth.
You
My
climb
time,
in her
my
army.
talents.
Give her a big hug. Gonna have
My
revolt here. I
strength
think we
is
have a revolt either way.
limitless.
Yeah, we're gonna have a revolt
Finding
either way.
my way.
Move her all the way. All the way across. Once we have this rebellion,
Cain
we'll
is
probably
with
make a
us.
beeline for Great Arena unless they bring an army down to try and retake Grond. No, we don't have a full stack yet. Okay, there's our army to try and retake Grond, so we'll have to take that out first. That's alright, that should give us plenty of slaves. And they will besiege the
Foolish
settlement
request.
for a bit beforehand, so...
Unfettered. Kill 'em
Alrighty.
all.
Let's hit you. You can have more speed. Excuse me, I got the hiccups now. I kind of want to fight this twice. I'm gonna manually fight this battle. So really, the best thing about things like rebellions is that if you fight them twice, you get more experience. I mean, you can actually keep a rebellion alive and just kind of fight once, let it regenerate a bit, fight once, and you can just fight it once every turn. And it also means that you keep some of the benefits of having a rebellion in your province. Alright, dark shards, yep. You do your thing. Spearmen, you can hold each side. Bleak swords behind.
Indeed.
Sisters of Slaughter, Executioners up there.
Death Hag! Blood Queen!
All of our various weird haggy people up the front. Let's see what they're gonna do. Let's try and get them to come to us. We really want to be able to take out those harpies because they'll do some damage to us. Alright. Alright, that's good. Dark Rider's in combat with her.
Dark shots.
You guys go forward a little bit and attack them. Yeah, that's fine.
Hellebron!
That's all going rather well.
To murder!
Dark shots. Suffering for
Destroy
all.
those Corsairs who are
Massacre
around
them.
here. I'll be able to destroy
Sacrifice
them.
them!
We are ready. Merciless warriors.
Executioners are copying a bit of damage there. Let's get him back
No fear.
to help them out.
Death Hag! Ruination!
You can go that way as well now.
Dark shots. Cold-blooded
Grab
killers.
all of them. You can attack their dark shards now. Just pretty much everything else they've got is running away.
Carnage awaits.
Death Hag!
A little bit of damage here and there.
Executioners.
Ceaseless!
Let's get our heroes going forward as well. Why not?
Blades ready!
What does that actually do? Oh, that's right. We can make one of our allies go rampagey.
Bleed them!
Ready. Dark shots.
You two go
No
shoot them.
survivors. Executioners.
They've taken quite a few casualties, but that's alright. Oh, she still died. It's okay. Didn't really need to kill the Lord, but we do get extra cash from that. So, nice, easy fight. As you can see, the Death Hags actually do quite well.
Bind them tight!
Yeah, we'll take the slaves.
Blood
Thank you.
Queen of Haganeth!
We'll finish
God
them off.
of Murder! Slash!
Take
Bring
that.
me my
Thank
chains
you.
now, unfettered.
And we will force march her up to Spite Reach so that we can help with Grond soon.
Glory to Cain!
Now that will help with public order, but I'm not too concerned with public order, to be honest.
Their blood sustains me. High
Let's let their
priestess.
army get into the position we want them to. We're gonna take. Is Serve or Die really worth it? We loot everything, so let's take that one instead.
They are bloody-handed.
No, Death Hag, you can have some more replenishment.
They have
Good fighter, and
promise.
they get a lot of replenishment, and they get a bit tanky as well. I actually quite like the Masters as well. A lot of people don't seem to, but
We
I like them.
Cain.
Again, they're pretty tanky. They don't do a great deal of killing. Can't really do much there.
The people
How soon
grow
until
restless.
that grows? Still a fair few turns away. Righto.
I feel
Nice
Cain's
profitable turn, that one.
gaze.
Ah, that's a bummer. They went to raiding instead. Probably because I moved up here instead of staying down here.
Cain is with us.
But that's alright.
My visions predict failure.
Of course your visions predict failure.
Their
Probably
hearts
your own.
rot with murder.
I'll take impassioned
Mother of
and
despair.
let's
Destroy
go voting.
them.
I think I can auto-resolve that one.
Cain,
will.
I am your new mistress.
Right, yep.
Cain's
Nice,
bride.
decent amount of slaves from that. She is probably just going to run
Slaughter
away
for
now.
me.
We'll head down to the Great Arena. Are going to have more rebellion soon, and that's good.
Glory to Cain.
Good, good, good.
They will do.
We can also, if we want to, now do a Death Knight, but I'd like to have it drop into Bitter first, so
Sweet murder.
just wait that extra turn. Excellent, she's buggered off. Gone to lick her wounds back at Ashrak. Chill Road, which is Grond area, is about to have a rebellion. So, because of that, let's go take the Great Arena in a nice auto-resolve. And since they're going to have a rebellion anyway,
Mistress of Harganet.
there we go. Right-o. Beautiful. Not public order, we want more growth. Because we are founded in tyranny. That's good because I think it expands the amount of masters we can have, but we can't really do anything with them, so it's not that good. So we're going to get rid of that building and that building, and we're going to stop the slaves coming here. We want them all to go to Harganeth.
Cease your provocation.
Bewitching.
Now, let's... I guess we'll repair that. That costs us a fair bit of money, and we'll run a Death Knight. Now this is what really sucks about Death Knights is we now have only 500 slaves instead of... And now it's going to cost us 100 more, and I think, pretty sure that just comes up every time. Now, next turn as well, we're going to have an annoying army spawn there in Harganeth. And I'll explain why it's annoying as it moves. There we go, you're doing quite well.
I am Cain's instrument.
Hellebron is leveling nicely as well, that's good. Spite Reach, I still don't want the extra public order. I probably don't really need the wine barrels either, to be honest, because I don't have any trade partners. Which is a very good point, so let's get rid of that for the moment. And we can also spend slaves to bring out a Black Ark, but that might put us into minuses. So we've got a fairly decent treasury at the moment, so let's just do that anyway. We don't necessarily need to recruit the Black Ark, but it means...
Do not
Can.
vex us further.
Oh, I don't actually have a port. Ah! Why doesn't that have a port? That seems a bit oversizey. Oh well, that's fine. It's a bit weird, but it does put Black Ark into our recruitment pool. So when I get a port, I can recruit one. So, despite the fact that I can recruit a Black Ark, or I can run the Black Ark option there.
Bloody-handed priestess.
A boat still appears. So that seems a bit odd. So yeah,
The Druki are restless.
I'm weirded out by that. But over here, what we're going to do is we're going to put in slave pens, which I should have actually done ages ago. Ah.
Sweet rebellion is coming.
Here we're going to pop in walls, and we're going to pop in growth, and we're also going to grow that. So we're spending all of our
Blood
money.
Queen. A capable servant.
We have a war at the moment, so
Behold my beauty.
now this one I might just auto-resolve because I'm not going to be able to follow it up directly. Wow, that's going to be a really... we'll auto-resolve it. It's fine.
Bind them tight.
300 more slaves,
Blood
that's
Queen
good.
of Haganeth.
That's only at -2, that's at plus, so we're good on that at the moment.
Beautifully deadly.
Now, I am going to give you Quartermaster. Start reducing
They
her
are
upkeep.
bloody-handed.
And you are doing quite well, aren't you? Yes. I'm gonna go. So I want to get her all the way through a yellow line first. We might get her a Cauldron of Blood at rank 10 though. Cauldron of Bloods can be handy, not always. They're kind of
We honor you, Cain.
situational. Very, very situational. Can't afford another one yet. Now, this will show why I don't like
I
Blood
feel
Voyages.
Cain's gaze.
So one thing with Total War is that hit their turn is that unless people know where you are, they can't declare war on you. So at the moment, for example, the High Elves don't know where we are, unless they've met you essentially. So a lot of races haven't met us yet, so they don't know. We don't know whether or not they like us, and they're not going to attack us. However, a Blood Voyage is the same as meeting us. So it's going to make its way to Ulthuan and go attack them. They're going to know all of us then. That's not fucking useful now, is it? It's a stupid thing. But anyway,
I am
that aside.
Cain's instrument.
Now what I'd really like to be able to do is turn Ashrak into a Sac City. Except that it's too fucking far away.
I feel
So we're not going to be doing that.
gaze.
We are not going to be turning Ashrak into a Sac City today.
Mistress of Haganeth.
We don't have a full stack or anything. So we need to try and lure their armies down. Excuse me one moment. So really, here is you kind of got two options at this point. You can try and take out Ashrak. You don't have to. It's fine. You can actually make peace with them at this point if you want to, and you can actually start trying to take out all of this over here.
Chill-hearted.
So entirely up to you
They
how you
have
want to run it.
promise.
Yes, Conqueror. More melee attack, more damage.
The
We're still
people
well
are
within
displeased.
our bounds on both these areas.
Come, revel in
So let's see
glorious
what we
murder.
can see up here. We only want to go to about 25%.
Guided by Cain,
Looks good.
death is coming.
Go into ambush
The
mode.
goddess forbids it.
So that at the moment means
This
18
will
versus
fail.
my 15, so
No.
that's no good. They will just be recruiting crap though. So let's see if we can get them to move on us in the next couple of turns. Because if we can do exactly that. Now normally I'd fight this manually,
Slash!
but auto-resolve it.
Bring me
This.
my chains.
Beautiful. This should mean I can take out Ashrak. Beginning of next turn. And that will give us that full province then. Does also mean we do not have a sack city. So we're not going to use this as a sack city.
Cain
Close on that as well. So still have full units.
There will be consequences.
Just.
Blood Queen of Haganeth.
Yeah, we don't need a Death Knight at the moment. Well off that. Gronda's now destroyed. And we have this province.
Cease your provocations.
We will repair you. And we will not repair you, and we will repair. Here will increase growth, and we're going to get our gold mine. And we're going to have to rush her back to deal with the rebellion that we're about to have, that we've incited. Ha ha ha. But that's fine. Yep, that's cool. Hellebron. Oh no, you're just the Death Hag. That's fine.
They will do.
You. We are going to want to put that into him very soon. What do we have? What are our options? Growth is our main option.
I am Cain's instrument.
Hellebron, you get more Quartermaster. So we're actually going to be able to get her a full stack pretty soon. And possibly convert over to Shades. Cruel. Sometimes not too bad to have in an army. I'll leave that for now though. Excellent. So that is end of part 1 for the Hellebron tutorial getting started. So we're not doing too badly. Turn 13, we've got a full province. And we have some areas we're going to be able to attack. So I have a plan for that area already. So in the next episode we'll move on to what is next across this way. So hopefully this has been informative and useful and entertaining, and hopefully your grandmother is not too offended by Hellebron's saggy boobs. So till next time, hope you have a good one. I'll see you soon.